If you were looking to take a trip back in time without ever leaving Sioux Falls, there is a hidden gem right here in the heart of the city.
The Pettigrew Home and Museum offers a rare glimpse into South Dakota's early days, and it's open for everyone to explore. Tom Hansen has more in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND.
Nestled just west of downtown Sioux Falls, the Pettigrew Home and Museum stands as one of the city's oldest and most treasured landmarks. Built in 1889, this elegant Queen Anne-style home once belonged to Richard F. Pettigrew, South Dakota's very first full-term U.S. Senator. Pettigrew was more than a politician. He was a passionate historian, explorer, and collector. This painting gives us a glimpse of what it looked like when he arrived in this area. It was called Fort Dakota, and it was being abandoned. So Pettigrew bought a portion of the fort property, complete with a barracks, which was located where the downtown Holiday Inn parking lot stands today.
He lived in one of the rooms of the old barracks, and he really got involved in territorial politics because all the farmers in the neighborhood knew who he was. He was their surveyor.
According to museum director Bill Hoskins, when South Dakota became a state in 1889, Pettigrew became the first full-term U.S. Senator by a stroke of luck.
Pettigrew and Gideon C. Moody were both elected as the state's first U.S. senators. One was going to have a 2-year term, one was going to have a 6-year term. They drew straws to see who got the long and the short. And Pettigrew just happened to draw the long straw.
Inside the home, visitors can step right into the late 19th century, complete with original furniture, artwork, and artifacts from Pettigrew's travels around the world. The dining room oozes the opulence of the day.
By 1911, the Pettigrews went all electric in the house. So this chandelier was purchased in Tiffany's in New York City in 1911. It's silver with Tiffany glass shades. The woodwork in the dining room and the back parlor is cherry, inexpensive woodwork showing their status of the people who own the house.
The intricate wall covering is hard to miss in the dining room. It's called Lincrusta, and it was installed in the White House in the first-class section of the Titanic. It was produced by the same Englishman who invented linoleum.
The oral tradition is that the Lincrusta here was purchased by Pettigrew at Norberg Paints in Sioux Falls. They're still in business. I think they're like the oldest retail business in South Dakota.
Norberg was founded in 1882.
Another cool thing, I think it's cool, our doorways have what we call pocket doors. And our pocket doors all work, and they're kind of unique. They're cherry on this side, they're bird's eye maple on the other to match the front parlor.
This Steinway parlor grand piano filled the home with music, as did this gramophone in the home's other parlor. The table settings used by the Pettigrews are still in place. Hoskins says every room tells a story. Shortly before he died, Pettigrew had an addition built onto his home to house his artifacts and collectibles. A window was simply covered up during construction and discovered during renovation in the 1980s.
The storm window is still on the outside of the house. And you can see how the museum addition was built. It was just framed up right against the back wall of the house. And they used wire lath for the plastering. But what's really cool is this is a time capsule to 1923. And so this is where we got the exterior paint trim colors for the house.
The connected museum next door displays hundreds of artifacts, photographs, and exhibits that trace the early growth of Sioux Falls, from pioneer settlements to booming industry. And the best part, admission is free. So whether you're a lifelong resident or first-time visitor, the Pettigrew Home and Museum offers a chance to see how one man's passion for history helped shape an entire city. With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Tom Hansen.
A holiday evening open house is held each year in December. This evening events include live music, horse and carriage rides around the neighborhood, and refreshments.